Alright, I've got just a brief how to install the Classic Army Riz or basically any barrel mounted. Alright, I've just got a quick how to here on how to install any barrel mounted M203 to your GMP Walk or Western Arms M4 gas blowback. A lot of the problems that you're going to have with most of the aftermarket ones designed for AEGs is that it's going to wobble when you try to put it on. First and foremost, get in mind the geese, but the first thing I need to do here is take off my handguard, so I'll do that. Alright, now with the handguard removed, you're able to see the piece that you're going to need to purchase, or if you have it, if it comes with your Classic Army M203, that's great. I'm not sure what the other brands come with, but this piece here at the rear is the important piece that you need. It's literally just a circle piece that goes around the barrel. As you can see there's the set screw. And then as you look at it from this angle, you can see that it's just two halves put together. So you put the two halves together and you slide it down the barrel as you have your M203 where you want it. You're going to want your 203 as close to the receiver end here as possible so you get a good tight fit. After you've got this as a good tight fit here, you push your circular little mounting hardware all the way down against it. This particular one is thick enough to the point where it's going to press against the metal body of your 203. Since it does push against the metal body of your 203, it's going to force it to stay here as long as you can get that tight enough around the barrel where this doesn't move. Basically all that requires is tightening down your tiny set screw here as tight as you can go. It may ding the barrel a little bit if you've got an aluminum, but really nobody's going to be looking at it. And once you've done that, you can pick it up by your 203 and it doesn't wiggle or anything like that, and it doesn't come loose. So that's basically that. If you have the Classic Army mounting hardware, which I suggest you buy, it's the M15A4 carbine version hardware is the version that I have, which has this piece which is thick enough for you. That's definitely one I suggest getting. However, it takes extensive modification to your front barrel mount. And by extensive I mean, you know, about 30 minutes with a Dremel if you have the right tool. You got to hollow out the opening for the barrel because the GMP, or I should say the Western Arms barrel, is a lot thicker than any AEG barrel. When you do remove the material, be sure to remove a good portion of it from the upper side of the mount, this upper side on the top side of the barrel. The reason for that is this is just simply not as long as it typically is on the AEG, and I found through the process of dremeling and checking and all throughout that I had it plenty wide enough, but I didn't have it to the point where it would reach low enough to connect with the launcher. So make sure you remove the top part, and then just make sure you get that sucker right there pushed firmly up against the metal body of it and tighten down. If your M203 body, the width here is wider than 1.05 inches, that's 1.05 inches, I measured it with a caliper, that's the diameter of this circular mount. If it's wider than that, you're going to be kind of out of luck because that's as thick as it goes. But if you're within that specifications, like with the Classic Army 203 here, I mean, you're looking at a $100 M203, if that, as opposed to the $200 Western Arms whole kit and caboodle that they want to charge you for. So it's a good way to save about $100. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to answer them.